Hello class, my name is Justin Mashawn. I am a computer science major and I decided to do my project on the Tinker v. Des Moines School District case. In December of 1865, a group of students met over a student named Christopher Edgar's house in order to discuss how they wanted to publicly display their disdain for the Vietnam War. Well, after much deliberation, the students decided that they wanted to wear black armbands as well as fast on December 10th of that year and New Year's Eve of that year as well. Well, somehow the principal and some teachers caught wind of their secret meeting and they decided to intercept their plans by creating some policies that stated that if they were caught wearing any armbands or any type of paraphernalia, that they would be suspended from school or it could result in expulsion. The following day, a student by the name of Mary Beth Tinker, as well as Mr. Christopher Eckert, decided to go ahead and wear their armbands to school, which that resulted in them getting sent home. And basically, they decided to give them another chance the next day to show up to school without the armbands. Well, Mary Beth didn't show up with her armband, but Mr. Mr. Chris, he wore his armband and he was sent home the very next day, and they decided to suspend both of the students for the rest of the year, so they didn't return until after the Christmas and New Year's break. With that being said, they through their parents they decided to sue the school district. At first, it went to the district courts, and the district courts they sided with the school, stating that the school was well within their right to suspend the students for expressing their disdain for the war. So they decided to take the case to, I believe it was the U.S. Like District of Appeals, and that district they decided to side with the school as well, stating that the school was well within their right to suspend the kids. Well, they then decided to take it up a notch and take the case to the Supreme Court, where they were able to win their case. And how they won it was the school said that the students were well within their right to express their disdain for or against the war because they didn't basically they didn't disrupt class. They kept everything simple. It was quiet. Now, if they had disrupt class, if they did do a public display and it just disrupted the whole academic environment, then they would have been within the wrong and lost their case. But since they didn't do that, they were well within their right, and that was the basis that they was able to use in order to win the case. The impact that this win had, not even just the win, but the case in and of itself had, was that it served as the basis for future cases that resulted in or that were centered around students who wanted to express themselves, whether that was from wanting to dye their hair to wanting piercings or just anything around that to like the clothes that they wore. This served as the base for that, and it was able to help a lot of students win their court cases that were centered around that. The only type of cases that didn't win were the ones that had like hate speech around it, or some type of racial disdain or problems, like wearing a Confederate flag on your shirt. Thank you for watching my video. I greatly appreciate it, and you guys have a good rest of your day.